I really don't think a happy home can exist without true love between two people. So I want to call off our wedding right now.
Say what?
So, yeah, it's official. This wedding isn't happening anymore.
Wait, please, can we talk this over?
I'm Keiichi Sato. Today is meant to be my wedding day with my fiancée, Ayami. Hey, Ayami, I'm all ready. Where are you?
Keiichi, I've been considering things. I honestly don't think a couple can create a happy home without true love. So I want to call off our wedding right now.
Say what? No way. You're really going to cancel today, of all days? When we're having our wedding?
I'm with Shu right now, my coworker. I'm not into this whole business marriage thing with you. I really want to marry Shu for love. I know I came up with this plan in the first place, so I'm super sorry about that.
I see. Well, if that's how you feel, then I guess there's nothing I can do.
Keiichi? The ceremony's about to start. What are you doing out here?
Keiichi, you look great in that tux.
Thanks, Yui.
Huh? Are you alright? You look kinda pale.
Hey, Keiji. I can't find Ayami anywhere. I get the brides take their time getting ready, but if she's not here yet, she's going to be late for the whole ceremony. Keiji, did something happen with Ayami?
Ricky, Dad, actually,
Ayami did what? Ricky, you and Ayami were the ones who suggested this wedding, right? Now you're just dropping it on us like this? That's not right at all. Yeah, I'm so sorry.
So, yeah, the wedding isn't happening anymore. I'll go and update our guests.
Yikes! Getting stood up by the bride at the wedding? That's pretty brutal.
If what Keiichi's saying is true, then yeah, there's no way this wedding is going to happen. We should leave too.
I hope Keiichi is okay.
Wait a minute. I'll call Ayami now and...
She's made her choice and has someone else she cares about. So I'm pretty sure this wedding isn't happening. Let's not drag this out any longer. We can sort out the cancellation fees and our business arrangements another day.
Yeah, that's for the best. Now, if you'll excuse us.
And just like that, my wedding got canceled a few hours later.
Ayami, what in the world were you thinking when you canceled your wedding last minute? Do you even realize the chaos you created? The guests? The whole venue? It was a complete disaster. You agreed to this arranged marriage, right? What changed your mind?
At first, I thought maybe an arranged marriage could be a good idea if we could learn to be happy together. But I eventually figured out that if we don't really care about each other, it's just going to be awkward all the time. I don't want that. I want to marry someone I love. And Shu, he actually makes me feel important.
Honestly, forcing Ayami into a marriage for business reasons? That's just not right. She deserves way better. I'll do what it takes to keep her happy, so you don't need to stress over it.
What nonsense are you saying? You were the one who suggested this arranged marriage, Ayami. And now, since you canceled the wedding at the last minute, we have to pay the whole cancellation fee.
Hold up. There's a cancellation fee?
Yeah. I believed that marrying the son of Tokimeki Construction would be a great way for our company, Doki Doki Realty, to build a strong connection. It seemed like a smart move for business.
I get that you really wanted a marriage based on love, and I couldn't offer that because I pushed for the arranged marriage. But I thought this was what you wanted, for our company's sake.
Well, in the end, she picked me, so that's that.
I mean, sure. If I married Keiichi, we'd have a direct connection to his dad's business. But honestly, there are loads of other construction companies out there. We'll be alright without them.
Ayami, you're forgetting something important. Keiichi is in charge of his own company, Days Construction. This marriage wasn't only about strengthening our ties with Tokimeki Construction. It would have also brought us closer to Days Construction.
Whoa, wait. Tokimeki Construction and Days Construction?
They're some of the top names in the construction industry.
Hold up. Seriously? Keiji was that big of a deal?
No big deal. If we end up losing connections with those companies, that's just how it goes. Business is business. I'll win them over with a killer sales pitch. I'm sure I'll close some deals.
Aw, that's my shoe. Always full of confidence.
You're absolutely positive I can trust you with this?
Of course, trust me. A couple of days after that, Shu swung by my company, Days Construction, to share a business proposal.
Nice to meet you. I'm Shu Oshima from Doki Doki Realty.
I'm looking forward to our discussion today. So, this is the guy Ayami cheated on me with. Just perfect. This is gonna be pretty awkward.
We're hoping to join forces with Days Construction to discuss a new residential project. This area is right next to City A, where the local government is really focused on urban development. Our plan is to build homes for families to bring in new residents.
Setting up a new residential zone next to a city that's expanding? That does sound promising.
Exactly. It's a golden opportunity.
Yui, is something bothering you?
I'm not too sure about this area. I think I've come across some negative feedback about it in the past. I don't have the files on me, so I can't say for certain, but something about it feels wrong.
There's really nothing to worry about. Just keep in mind that if we don't speed things up, we might need to find a different construction company to carry on with this project.
If you're not totally convinced, Yui, let's take some time to look into it more before we jump to any conclusions.
Yeah, I think that's better.
Seriously?
Would it be alright if we went over your proposal for a bit? Yui is a great secretary, and if she's feeling uneasy about something, I'd rather be careful.
Well, I don't mind at all. But just so you know, this is a really good opportunity. It'd be better if you could get back to us ASAP. If we take too long to hear back from you, another company might grab the deal.
Got it. We'll get back to you soon.
This is the area Shu talked about in his proposal earlier.
This area? Wait a second. I knew it. You were right to be suspicious, Yui.
Yeah, looks like it.
Hey, Rika. Didn't Tokide Realty talk to you about a housing project yesterday? Can you pull up their documents for me?
Of course. Here they are. This project is quite extensive, so we decided to take our time reviewing it before we made a decision. They're looking to jump in right away on their part, though. How do you want to handle this proposal?
Their project location is right next to where Shu suggested for his idea. And their construction timelines are overlapping. So, if we want to partner with one of them, we can only pick one.
I did some research on the area. The land Doki Doki Realty wants to work on? It's got trouble written all over it. Especially this section. Take a look.
Yeah. If we decide to work on that project with them, we're going to run into a bunch of issues along the way. And honestly, Shu's construction estimate feels way too cheap for a project that has this many risks.
I think we should pass on Shu's proposal and just go with Tokide Realty instead.
Yeah, good call. I feel like their conditions are way more appealing.
I'll reach out to Shu and let him know about our decision.
And so, we turned down what Shu proposed. But a few months later... Hey, Satoshi! Good work out there. How's that housing project coming along?
Oh, Keiji. Everything's going super well. At this pace, I really think we can finish the construction earlier than planned.
Oh, that's great to hear. Thanks. Just like I thought, our construction team has some serious talent.
Tokide Realty has lined up buyers for almost all the properties. The area's closeness to the new city and easy access to transport has created a lot of interest.
That's great. It feels amazing to know that people are really looking forward to moving into a home you built.
Yeah, and I know I can count on your team, just like always. Keep up the amazing work.
You got it.
Hey, Keiji!
So, it's true that your company was the one working on this residential project, huh?
Oh, Shu and Ayami. It's been a while. What are the odds we're both working on projects so close to each other? How's everything going with yours?
Oh, don't even get me started. Since your company turned us down for the project, we ended up choosing Doyomeki Construction. But then, we faced a ton of issues.
Apparently, the place is prone to flooding when it rains heavily or during typhoons. So we had to elevate the ground before we could kick off construction. On top of that, there are mountains close by, which means we also need to implement landslide prevention measures. It's been a total nightmare, and we're really behind schedule. Oh, wow, I see. That seems like a tough situation. Yeah, we really didn't see all these bumps in the road coming. If your company had handled the project, it would have been way smoother. Working with Doyo Meki Construction has been such a struggle.
Keiji, what were you thinking turning down Shu's pitch? You had ties with my dad's business. Shouldn't you have chosen to work with us instead of some random real estate firm?
Wow, Ayami. You got some serious audacity to say that.
Just a reminder, you were the one who broke off our connection first, remember?
Well, yeah, but...
The second you pulled the plug on our wedding, your dad's firm was just another company in my eyes. I made my choice based on what was practical for our business, not because of personal reasons.
Shu, if Keiji was being fair with his choice, then you probably should have done a better job pitching your proposal.
Hey, I did my best. No, Ayami, you've got it all wrong.
Excuse me?
Even before Shu pitched his idea with us, we were already aware of the potential problems, like the low elevation, the chance of landslides, and a lot of other issues. We figured it would cost a lot more in time than he estimated.
Yeah, it was clear that the costs would be much steeper with all those risks, and finishing the project on time was out of the question. That's why we declined his proposal. It was clear that Tokide Realty's deal was the top choice, with way better conditions.
No way!
Keiji, please, is there any chance you'd reconsider? Your company has a solid reputation for construction work. If your team jumps in, things will go a lot more smoothly. Yeah, if my team were on it, they'd figure something out. Then, please. But we're already fully booked with other projects. So there's just no way we can take on a last-minute contract with Doki Doki Realty.
Absolutely. We're all booked solid for years ahead. If you're interested in working with us, you'll need to wait until we have an opening.
No way. So we're just stuck with Doyo Meki Construction?
If I had just held on to my connection with Keiji, this whole deal would have gone down a lot smoother.
Oh, and before I forget, there's something personal I want to discuss.
What is it?
I've already discussed this with your dad, Ayami. You and Shu are both responsible for the costs related to ending our engagement and the wedding cancellation fees. So, make sure you both settle the bill. Huh? So we have to worry about paying for that as well?
No way! I can't afford that!
And so, with their heads hanging, Shu and Ayami walked off, clearly feeling defeated.
You see? This is why I advised you to have a good relationship with Keiji. I knew this was going to happen.
I'm really sorry. I never thought it would change things for our business so much.
Shu, you looked like you had it all together when you pitched your proposal to them. What went wrong?
I took the time to break everything down so it was easy for them to understand. But Keiji recognized the risks in the project's development area and chose to reject my proposal.
Well, there's really nothing we can do at this point. We just have to carry on with the construction.
And so, Doki Doki Realty continued their project with Doyo Meki Construction.
Hey, do you have a minute? Every time it rains, the street in front of my house turns into a freaking lake. If this keeps up, my whole damn house is gonna flood.
We elevated the ground, so it should be just fine.
Oh yeah? Well, it's not fine. Even a small amount of rain makes me anxious. And if a storm or typhoon hits, what the heck am I supposed to do then?
I'm so sorry.
Hey, I heard y'all put in some concrete on the hills behind our homes to stop landslides. But whenever it rains, the dirt keeps sliding down. Are you sure this place is safe?
I sincerely apologize.
Oh, I'm terrified to even live here. I'm ready to end my lease and start moving out immediately.
Wait, what? No, please. Can't you just give it another thought? Even after the residents got settled, the problem just kept piling on. Shu and Ayami were always rushing to handle complaints, but tenants kept moving out. Their business was really taking a hit.
I can't believe this is happening. I should have never trusted Yushu.
Oh, come on, Ayami. You were part of this project as well. Don't put all the blame on me.
Those two were always arguing with each other and eventually split up. Meanwhile, Doki Doki Realty was close to going bankrupt. And as for me, whew, we got a lot done today. Great work, Yui.
Keiichi? If you're not busy after this, how about we go out for dinner? I mean, since you're not with anyone now, I thought it'd be fine to try my luck, right?
Wait, what? It looks like there could be something developing between me and Yui. Thanks for watching until the end!
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.